Thanksgiving dinner, my grandmother asked me, what the heck is this Bitcoin stuff anyway, right? And I said to her, do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. I said, well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Will the US government ban Bitcoin? Anthony Pompliano outlines the risks facing the leading cryptocurrency at the moment. Anthony Pompliano is the co-founder of Morgan Creek Digital and an outspoken Bitcoin bull. In this interview with Dave Lee, he is addressing the possibility of the US government cracking down on Bitcoin and how exactly this could play out. Pompliano says that if all governments digitize their currencies, then it would in turn accelerate the adoption and normalization of digital wallets and put digital currencies on the same playing field as cryptocurrencies. Pompliano says that after everyone becomes comfortable with digital wallets, they will then likely move towards Bitcoin and the idea of hard money, tempting governments to ban Bitcoin. He states that when that occurs, I think governments are going to go through an exercise. They would then only have two options. They can either do nothing and basically not try to ban it, or they could try to embrace it. So embrace it or ban it. The countries that chooses to clamp down on Bitcoin are the ones that are going to suffer the most, because the one thing that Bitcoin has at its core is the advantage that it's fully decentralized. However, Pompliano says that because of the geopolitical chessboard, the US will see that banning Bitcoin won't come with many benefits. So let's say that the US literally said we are going to ban the ownership of Bitcoin, and if you own Bitcoin, then we are going to put you in jail. I think if that happens, what we would see immediately is other global superpowers embrace Bitcoin and adopt it, because it will be their opportunity to get off the US dollar standard. Russia and Putin have talked about this. China has talked about this. Many countries think that it is expensive and it is dangerous. You can be sanctioned. All the things that the US uses as an advantage by weaponizing the dollar globally, that's been great because they control the dollar and they have got a really big military, the most powerful military in the world. When we get into a world where all of a sudden the US openly states that we're going to ban the ownership of something and these other countries have full accessibility to that thing, then I think they are going to go and try to do it. And for that reason, I actually think that the US will never ban Bitcoin, as the US is not naive. In a similar fashion, veteran investor Bill Miller says that every major investment bank will own Bitcoin or something like it. He is a mutual fund legend. Bill Miller told CNBC on Friday that the risks of Bitcoin going to zero are lower than they have ever been before, and predicted that more institutional investments will be coming into the cryptocurrency game. He stated that the Bitcoin story is very easy. It's a basic supply and demand math. Bitcoin's supply is growing around 2.5% every year, and the demand is growing even faster than that. When he was managing the Leg Mansion Capital Management Value Trust Fund, Miller beat the S&P 500 for 15 years straight, and he is now the chief investment officer of Miller Value Partners. Back in December of 2017, Miller revealed that his MVP1 hedge fund had half of its investments in Bitcoin. On Friday, Miller warned us of inflation coming back, with the Federal Reserve gunning the money supply and the future fiscal relief coming from Congress following MicroStrategy's purchase of $425 million into Bitcoin, Square's $50 million Bitcoin investment, and PayPal's support of crypto buying and selling on its platform, Miller said that every major investment bank and high net worth firm will eventually have exposure to Bitcoin or other commodities like gold. He added that Bitcoin has performed well over the past 3, 5, and 10-year periods. Miller, who serves on the investment commodity for the endowment of Baltimore-based Johns Hopkins University, said that the endowment chief investment officer told him that everybody is going to want to own at least some Bitcoin because of its asymmetric properties. He stated that the endowment may never own Bitcoin, yet for a college endowment, that is a bold statement. What do you think about the idea of Bitcoin being banned by the US government? Let us know in the comment section below. Like the video, share, subscribe for some daily crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.